Blockchain flows, waves riding no cap. DeFi king crank us the charts in his lap. Wheelchair bound still breaking the trap. Cryptic codes making haters all nap. Wait, crypto keep it lit, keep rolling. Point of fire, prophecy beholding. This ability ain't no limit, he's golden. Real it passed down, is never folding. YouTube hustle, subscribers gone nuts. Crypto market waiting never cuts. Post the ETH is calculating guts. In the barrel, bull dudes got the clutch. Wait, crypto keep it lit, keep rolling. Points of fire, prophecy beholding.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Wadi. Welcome to the show. Hope everyone is having a blessed day so far. I'm gonna get into some charts, and I'm also going to get into a little bit of the news. And yeah, let's get to it. So far, I'm gonna bring up the chart first. Let's see where Bitcoin is actually going, which is a funny thing. I said that most likely we're gonna be able to see Bitcoin drop here to the like 50-20 moving average, and then we're gonna see it trying to come back up. That's why you see this drawing over here, and this is the 4-hour chart. Still, Bitcoin has not broken above 106K, which that's what I'm really hoping for it to do. Right now, it's been really, really struggling. Look, this was what I drew yesterday, and then boom, it went right back up. So right now, looks like it's having a bit of a rejection, but I wouldn't say that we're 100% bearish just yet. What's going on, Mason? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you joining. All right, so that's for now. Actually, that's a little bit of the charting part. Let me see. Give me 1 second, everyone. Let me get the news portion out. And let me get this right here. What's going on, Jeff in the house? Welcome, Jeff. Appreciate you joining. Uh, Bear with me, guys. 1 minute. One minute. 1 minute. Sending myself the news. Just give me a second. All right. So I sent it. Uh, all good now. All right. So let's start with Bitcoin rose past 105K after Trump announced a Middle East ceasefire and the Fed hinted at a possible rate cut. So we do know that this war that's going on between Iran and Israel is actually affecting the crypto market, just like it's affecting the stock market as well. So we're just waiting for it to be resolved, and then it's going to cause everything to come back up, hopefully at the level that we wanted to, right? All right, so XRP might jump over 2,000% after the 2028 Bitcoin halving if history repeats itself. What I personally want to see is that I want to see XRP actually have a run up now. I want to see XRP go at least past $3, but it seems like every time it tries, it gets a rejection and then we drop again, right? Right now, the level for me and XRP, it's basically on the 1 day chart right here. I'm hoping we could break above this downtrend line, which is at around 223, break above 229 or even 232 for a safer bet. Then the next target would be around 247 or so. It will be great if we see XRP start running up even higher and actually break the $3 mark. I feel that all that will happen, but when the time is right, unfortunately. Steve B, welcome. What's going on? All right. Now, moving on to the next piece of news. And if you guys got any coins that you want me to check out, let me know. I'll check it out. Grant Cardone Company bought 1,000 Bitcoin, about 101 million, as part of a new Bitcoin investment plan. So I keep on saying that as long as all these companies, retail, you name it, they keep on buying Bitcoin, then the higher the BTC price is gonna go, obviously. For right now, it is just a matter of time, in my opinion, before Bitcoin could actually go to, well, let's be reasonable here, right? I say 500,000 before even hitting a million. I know it sounds crazy, but when you really think about it, um, all the institutions, all the countries, all the states, all these companies that's using Bitcoin as their treasury reserve, can you really like think that that's too crazy to even think about it? In my opinion, no. What's going on? So much fun in the house, nothing, just listening to some good info from you. I appreciate that, Stevie. Thank you. Okay. Robinhood CEO said small investors are still buying crypto, AI, and tech despite war concern. So I was saying on my live stream earlier that as long as we could see, for example, here, let me, well, no, you know what? I'll even use XRP for the perfect example. XRP at 190 was a gift of a discount. And then it went up all the way back to $2.20. And if you notice, even in the past, Bitcoin has kind of been playing that game where it drops dramatically and then it pops back up. Obviously, not financial advice, but that's why they always say buy the dip. The dip is where the opportunity of making money, it's where it's at, in my opinion. Some of what said MicroStrategy has predicted that Bitcoin could reach 21 million per coin within the next 21 years or by 2046. This prediction made a BTC Prague 4.8 BTC will make you a centillionaire. Yo, Selmo, that would be insane, bro. Just saying, it would be. It's not too late at all now with BTC. Well, Selmo, I don't know, man. I personally feel that it might be a bit too late for me, but when you put it that way, even though I cannot own a full Bitcoin, then start to accumulate fractions, and you never know. One Satoshi could be worth a million, maybe, right? All right. Now, Visa CEO says they've been preparing for stablecoin use for years and are ready. Now, what that tells me in parentheses is that is either A or B, right? A, they are ready to accept stable coins, or B, they're ready to launch their own stable coin if you really think about it. Which either one, it's good for Visa and it's good for crypto adoption. All right. An analysis says altcoin could rise when Bitcoin market share starts to fall from 71%, meaning he believes that Bitcoin could actually hit the 71% dominance. And you know what? Here, I got the Bitcoin dominance right here, which is really not too crazy if you ask me. Bitcoin dominance right now it's at 65. And what I am waiting for is a break above this point, which is 65.96, in order for me to see the Bitcoin dominance continuing to go up. Now, if the Bitcoin dominance fall, either way is a win-win because the people that are holding on to altcoins, then they could definitely make some gains on altcoin season. All right, Trump may issue an order, which we're talking about an executive order, to stop banks from denying services to crypto company. I think that would be huge. And this is basically based on the fact that Trump, I don't know if you guys know about Operation Choke Point 2.0. All of that started with uh, Obama's administration. So if Trump comes out and make an executive order, even though later on in the future, maybe the new president could create a new executive order where, they come back into Operation Choke Point 2.0. But for now, I think it would be a great idea. We also know that Fed Jerome Powell also came out and said that there are allowed for the banks to transact with crypto. Okay, XRP is now one of the most watched cryptos, especially after XRP futures launch. We're talking about the XRP CME futures. But what's crazy is that Canada just approved its first XRP ETF, right? it did a pretty good inflow, but at the same time, I didn't see much of the price movement on XRP. Sorry, which, in my opinion, is a bit crazy. Let me see. Trinity Forge, welcome. All right. A bearish chart and fewer user may cause ADA to drop up to 46%. What this is referring to is, and let me take a look at ADA, their transaction, right, has been dropping like crazy. But I know that they're supposed to have a new upgrade sometime soon, and that upgrade is supposed to help with ADA ADA transactions, and it's also supposed to help with the price. But for now, I'm not gonna lie. ADA did took a real nice hit. In my opinion, I don't see the chart where you would say, well, ADA is gonna drop and continue dropping. I think the total opposite for right now. As a matter of fact, here, this is the opposite way, right? I think that if ADA does continue dropping, I think 45 cents is very doable. Now, if ADA continues to go up, then these are the level that I'm expecting. Well, according to the Fibonacci retracement level, we should see ADA around 62, maybe break 64. But if we break right here, which is 67 cents, then it's game on. Right now, the star chart is high, is looking bullish. The MACD looks like it wants to cross. The only concern is the money flow down here, which is extremely bearish still. Um, So Anthony Pompiliano firm bought 3,724 Bitcoin, around $386 million worth to grow its Bitcoin treasury. That all goes back to the same thing that I've been saying, that as long as all these companies, whether if it's a whale, whether if it's a company, a country, and whatever, they're all buying Bitcoin. Everyone is interested in Bitcoin. Then I believe that Bitcoin should hit crazy prices. 1 million, it's not too crazy, in my opinion. And the news that I kind of make the stream based on is Chainlink and Mastercard will let user buy crypto on blockchain using regular cards. That's a big move because that means adoption. Okay. SharpLink bought $30 million worth of ETH and now holds about 461 million total O state. Now this is what's crazy, right? Oh, what do you think about B Chain will go this bull run? Steve B, I hope that B Chain could go to at least 60 cents or a dollar. Now, this is the thing about SharpLink. They're actually trying to use the same strategy that Michael Saylor implemented, but Michael Saylor, well, MicroStrategy, which is now strategy, they actually buy Bitcoin every time they get the chance. So what SharpLink is doing, they're buying Ethereum every time they get the chance. And their main treasury is focused on Ethereum. All right. So Fed Chair Powell support crypto laws and says bank can safely offer crypto services. That's what I was mentioning earlier, that for right now, the banks can offer crypto services, and that is what Trump is trying to secure, that the banks permanently could continue offering crypto services without feeling threatened by any means. All right, Ledger made a card that helps users restore their crypto wallet with a tap and pin. So no longer the whole save your seed phrases. They actually have this card, like kind of like a credit card. I saw it, it looks cool. Tap, pin, done. I think is the best way because sometimes you do lose your C phrases, unfortunately, but we shall see, right? I think as long as the device is not by any means hackable, then it should be good to go. Okay. I'm trying to see here. All right, due to global tension, ETH usage fell 26%, even as the price went up. So, ETH and a lot of other crypto, ADA being one of them, they're kind of losing their transactions. But I don't think it's a big deal when it comes to Ethereum, to be honest. It is the most used platform for smart contract. All right. I just got like three more and then I'm done doing news. If you guys want me to check out crypto charts, then by all means. A lawyer says Ripple case won't drag to 2026 and could end soon. Now, that's the part that a lot of investors are waiting on, right? For the XRP lawsuit to actually finish. I know the SEC and XRP both already asked the court to pause um, the whole case, and they both wrote to the court so they could do a settlement. And I guess they're just waiting for approval. I know that Ripple is supposed to pay around 50 million. Last I checked. All right, so a new bill could call Coin Act could stop U.S. leader from promoting or profiting from crypto while in office. That makes a lot of sense to me. The reason why it makes sense to me is because, I mean, come on, guys. We, as much as we love Trump, right? Let's be honest. Um, right here, Where's the Trump coin? Okay, this is Trump coin, which was supposed to be the coin making a lot of people money, right? But instead of making a lot of people money, it feels like a lot of people got played because all the liquidity got sucked out of the Trump coin. It went as far as $76, almost 77, and now it's all the way around $9. So I think it's fair if they actually do that. That prevents them from coming out and doing something crazy like this again. What's going on, Grove Genius? Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me go to the next. Japan allow BTC ETF, right? Japan plans a 20% flat crypto tax and will allow Bitcoin ETF. This is kind of big in a way, but at the same time, come on, man, taxes on crypto, it's insanity, just my opinion. And the reasons why is because a lot of these governments claim that crypto is just a gamble, crypto is just a game, crypto it's not real money. So, if it is not real money, then why the hell will you tax it? You know, just saying. Grow Genius says CBCN. Uh, I got my reservation with CBCN, but we'll see. All right. The Fed could cut rates as early as July if the economy stays weak. So basically, I don't know what the heck Jerome Powell was waiting for, but we do know one thing. If the at least one or two rate cuts does happen, we could actually see Bitcoin, well, not Bitcoin, we could actually see the whole market rally, which will be extremely great, in my opinion. So, the part that a lot of people is wondering, right? Can Trump really fire Jerome Powell? The answer to that is no. Um, I've been saying that before, but now this is coming directly from the Supreme Court, and it says the Supreme Court ruled Trump can't fire Fed Jerome Powell, keeping Fed stable, which means as much tantrums as our dear president throws, he's just gonna have to suck it up and deal with it, unfortunately. And the last piece of news is JP Morgan is testing a digital dollar token, JPMD, on Coinbase based blockchain. See, this is the part that a lot of people is gonna hate me. And hey, don't shoot the messenger, right? This is the only problem that I am seeing here. So now there's a rule. First, let's take it back. Stablecoin Act got approved. The Genius Act. So with that being said, stablecoins is good to go, right? Banks are getting the green light that if they need to create their own stablecoin, right? Now, this is the question that I have for all of you guys. especially the XRP holder. JP Morgan decided to create their own stablecoin. Now, what's stopping every other bank from doing the same thing? Which the bigger question is going to be, why the hell do they need XRP for, if that's the case? Because don't forget, guys, XRP main utility is for fast cross-border transaction and extremely low fees, right? But if they're already creating their own coin with a cheap blockchain like Base, then why would people want to use XRP? It's just a thought. You guys could, you know, agree to disagree, but I do have that one question. All right. So with that being said, that covers the whole news sector. If you guys want me to take a look at any charts, well, since someone did mention CBCN, let's take a look at CBCN and see what it's doing. Which, by the way, guys, this is another reason why I have an issue with CBCN. They claim they're partnered with JP Morgan, right? Now, does that make sense to anyone else that JP Morgan didn't partner with Stellar, didn't partner with XRP, didn't partner with even Alchemy Pay, which all those are great, solid project in the space, but yet they're gonna partner with a random Joe that just came out and yeah, you know, look, I just like to keep it real with everyone. I don't like to sugarcoat things. All right, so CBCN right now is currently trying. I don't like the volume that I'm seeing here on the MACD, extremely weak. The fact that the RSI it's above the 50 range is actually pretty bullish. The fact that the Starch RSI is below 50, that's concerning. So, for me personally, unless I see CBCN break above again, which will be like 4280, I think most likely the chance of us going back down to 40 or lower is like a 70% chance, in my opinion. All right. Is there any other coin? Do, 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 do. Can you look up the ticker heart? Sure. Is that a meme coin, blue chip? What is it? All right. So heart. Hopefully this is the right one. 0.006. Okay, it's AI. So it looks like this one. Let me just look it up here, make sure it is. Yeah, lower that. This is it right here, correct? I mean, it's extremely low market cap. I'll keep it on my watch list just in case. Let me see what is it about real quick. Human is AI with a heart introducing the first framework for ethical AI blockchain. Humans.ai is creating an all-in one platform for AI-based creation and governance at scale, beginning an initial focus on synthetic media through its creative studio and token-based ownership and accountability system. Human AI is designed to ensure contribution are fairly rewarded, that every AI is kept honest over the long term. Human AI is a next generation blockchain platform that brings together an ecosystem of stakeholder around the use of AI to create at scale. It combines a library of AI tools into Creative Studio, so where user will be able to pick and choose as they bring their ideas to life. Individuals are empowered to create and own their digital likeness, which may be used by themselves and other in the creation of any number of digital assets. The synthetic media AI app and other digital assets utilize blockchain technology to generate non-fungible tokens NFT as a way of creating transparency, provenance, accountability, and long-term governance. Oh, sounds interesting. Right now, it looks like it's trying to drop. We got to stay above the support level of 205956. We drop below that level, then most likely we're gonna see the level right here, which is 2057. And if I could continue going down, then I'll just bring it down here to 2055. Mason Flynn, Chainlink for the win. Yeah, Chainlink did a power move just now, which was the partnership with Mastercard. So that's great. Yeah. So if there's anything else that you guys want me to take a look at, then I'll do so. And if not, I'll end the live stream and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. I know it kind of feel like I'm going back to square one, right? When I didn't have no followers and the live stream felt very awkward. But it's all right. I'm going to continue doing it unless for whatever reason YouTube decides to keep me suppressed and this other platform. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on TikTok so far. So I'm growing like crazy and I'm doing the same exact thing that I'm doing here. Just reporting some news and looking on charts. You opening TikTok? No, I'm not opening TikTok. I already did my live stream on TikTok at 4 p.m. EST. And then at 7, I'm trying to do the live stream here. Um, well, X is pretty good as well. It's just that Elon needs to do something about the monetization part when it comes to live streams and video. Right now, X is not where it needs to be. So I'm on TikTok every day at 1 p.m. to listen to you, Steve B. For real, appreciate that, man. Wait, what's your name on TikTok, Stevie? What it do? What up, G Man? It's been a minute, bro. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know, man. I'm just getting back in, trying to get stuff back. Oh, Nico. Hey, Nico, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, you are always on the live stream, bro. Yeah, well, Nico, you could tell the big difference, right? Me doing the live stream here versus me doing the live stream on TikTok. On TikTok, I could barely keep up with the chat. Franco Beans in the house. What's going on, my brother? Welcome. Yeah, man. If you take a look at my analytics, I I wait on TikTok live. What you mean, growth genius? Look, guys, if I take a look at my analytics, I am probably at the bottom, at the bottom, at the bottom. And the reasons why is because I took a while to get on YouTube again, live streaming and all of that. I gotta start creating videos. Like my views, trash. Watch time, trash. So I gotta get back into the grind when it comes to YouTube. But I'll see. I'll get there. I'll get back there. Um, I just need things to actually post about and talk about. See what is Steve? Are your biggest supporter? More Steve's. Steve the Canadian. Yeah, man. You know, actually, Steve, to be honest, bro, you are one of the reason why I decided to get back on YouTube, bro. Because if not, I wasn't gonna do it. I was pretty much done with it. Oh, hey guys, when do you go live? Oh, Grove Genius, I go live on TikTok 4 p.m. EST. Do charting videos. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea, Steve. How to read charts. You know, I could do some educational video. Maybe that will help. Think you gotta go almost be wasted. Heck yeah, bro. Franco, that is no lie, man. If you don't got a body like Tarzan or The Rock, or you're a female showing a little too much, I guess that's the only way you go viral. If not, it's a challenge. They want you to buy something to improve YouTube shopping. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I think you're killing it on TikTok too, though. Oh, thanks, Steve. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so Steve the Canadian means Steve B, which is actually Nico. But you guys are great. Yeah, dude, support me always. Along with Somo Fudd and everyone else in the chat. Yeah, so maybe I should start doing that. How to recharge, but to be honest, guys, majority of the time is based on support and resistance. And there's also a lot of videos out there as well that does the same thing. Toot, 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 toot. By any chance, is my live stream glitching or anything like that? The reason why I ask is because it keeps showing that I have two bars signal, which I know I don't, but yeah. Okay, good, good, good. Looks so good here. I appreciate that. Told ya before cooking with Wadi. What you cooking, man? What you cooking? Still cooking beans? Okay, appreciate that. Oh yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. So I'm gonna need a new freaking banner for the background and take out what is the crypto hunter. Just leave it at what is crypto X. Let me see if I have anything like that here. Tu- 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 tu. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm looking away from the panel. Ah, I think I find it. Let me see this one. I much better. Getting rid of the hunter. This week we launched a new platform. Nice. What up, Chaka in the house? Welcome, bro. Appreciate you joining. It's been a minute, Chaka. Hey, if you want to come up, bro, let me know. I'm just chilling right now. Not much to do. Um, Let me take a look at Bitcoin again. And let me just leave the Bitcoin chart open because that's what moves everything else. Right. So the level that I am hoping Bitcoin doesn't break below, it's right here, which is 104,790. As long as we stay above that, we should be a-okay. You know what, Nico? What I should do though, I should get the TikTok crew to start following me on YouTube. Get the chat active. But then again, it's kind of repeating the same information, right? Well, guys, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna get out of here. I saw 52 people watching between TikTok and X. I really appreciate you guys. Uh well, you should still get the follows. So Trinity, it's not even about the follow because I got the following, right? What I am saying it's like I need active followers on the YouTube side and on X. On X, I see people watching, but no one really talks. And yeah, that's also kind of the reason why I I kind of did got demotivated from creating on these platforms. Kind of. Not completely the reason, but yeah. Yeah, see? Franco, you know how it is, bro. But hi everyone. Let me get out of here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. EST. And I'll try to throw out some video posts. Make sure I get back into the algorithm because I am beyond Barry right now. Have a blessed one. I appreciate y'all. Take care.
Clutch. Waiting, crypto, keep it lit, keep rolling. Coins on fire, prophecy, behold.